Welcome to Vintage Bricks. James, your host. I'm going to be reviewing the Viking Village set 21343. Hey, I got that right. From 2022. It's an iDis set that is still in production today, so you can pick it up. I'm going to do a little spin of it here, and I'm going to go over the top 10 features that make this set not only beautiful, but I think unique for thoughtfulness for a Lego set. Number one is every angle is a picture. All 360 of this is so well thought out to be enjoyed. If this thing could just slowly spin in your living room, I think you'd love it here. Got three main buildings here. We have of course, the forge or the blacksmith place here, because Vikings were always making their, swords and tools to go mining. Then we have the Longhouse, where the chief would, conduct meetings. You see how easy these tops go in and out. Really well thought out here. And then, of course, here we have a tower, and the back of this, it comes off too, so you can see what's going on in the tower. So you can see how accessible this is. So feature number two is the color scheme. I think there's like 7 or 8 tones of earth tones here of the colors that make it feel very kind of cold and wintry from the black and white, but also very Viking-like. And according to the notes in that Florian said he was inspired by the 718 set back here, and you could just see that pulling up alongside the dock here. Okay, my next feature are the printed pieces. No, stickered pieces. I know all of us love stickered pieces. So an example of that, we have the little serpent here, the Midgard serpent printed. That is amazing. It's like a serpent with a little ship below it. And there's just all sorts of other cool printed pieces that really stand out, to give this a quality feel. Number 4 is an external feature, which are it's the trees. Oregon, we have these pine trees everywhere, and when it snows, you get the snow on top. That's one of the best looking pine trees I've seen Lego do. And this bridge, I'm so used to the classic bridges, which we love, but this one here, it's more realistic. So external features, that's pretty amazing. Number 5 feature is, I use the blacksmith as the example. I could use another building. How, if you're like in there with the bellows here going, you need airflow. So they have the open airflow, and it's so chock full of details, but it doesn't look too crowded. It looks like it's, they're really using every stud to full advantage. And look at the woman here who's the blacksmith. She has her hammer, and the hammer has a little Easter egg on it. I think it has BH for brick hammer. I think the guy's name. So there's a little engraving on that, which I thought was a great touch. So this one is more about the detail. Even look at the chimney. We got the smoke coming out because it's being used right now. And the next feature is elegant, I would say, elegant trim features. If you look at the windows and all, and the doors, they're really kind of decked out. Every single one this is probably the Longhouse is a good one, is purposefully decorated. They got some neat shutters over the windows. You can see the shutters here, which those are really nice. So each little detail, you could tell Florian spent years thinking about this. The Lego developers helped kind of make some adjustments to improve it more even. So it's the little details around the windows and doors and the walls that give it this warm, well thought out feel to it. So my next is a specific detail, because you're the chief. You've had a long day of hunting and whatever you're going, and you want to sit down in the Longhouse. And they have the cutest, and he wouldn't call it cute because he's a chief, but they have a cute place for him to sit. That's the neatest little throne that's just perfectly, designed for the chief or the king of his clan. And so I guess that throne, which is just a detail of the Longhouse, is one of my key features. And number 8 is in plain sight. But the riverfront, or it's probably not a river, it's probably along the ocean, but it's kind of a serpentine shape that wraps not just all straight. That gives it this visual interest. And with the dark pieces for wooden boardwalk, this looks to me like it'd be a perfect place for our Viking ship to pull alongside, come in, have a little drink inside the Longhouse, a little mead, then go back out and terrorize the English. So the Serpentine front is my feature for this one. Well, my next feature, this feature is an obvious one. The 4 minifigures are all purposely Viking looking, but diverse. They have different torsos. Some of those torsos are new for this set. All have different weapons, different helmets or hair colors. Lego and Florian really thought out how to give these each unique but unified, yet unity of these figures, so they really fit into the village vibe, Viking village vibe going here. And finally, the final feature, they have this stair step that they carved into the hillside for the door here to open into their study. Open door here. But then on the back side of this, to make use of every inch, every stud, look at that little mining place. So when need some more ore, they come in here with their pickaxe, get some more ore out, and they could forge away their weapons. I can't say enough good things about this set. My next video on this set, I'm going to try something I've never done before. I'm going to try to light it up. But this seems like a great set that would have that ambiance in the evening as the sun's setting. We'll see how that goes. Hey, thanks for watching today. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And we'll see you again here on Vintage Bricks.